at least it's not me this time, right?
Hmm. Still says it's going. What's the
Remember,
Twitch side look like? Is the Twitch side still going?
but yeah, I'm so
That's annoying.
yeah, like
I've still got Streamlabs open. I still got Streamlabs open. It shouldn't just outright end my stream. I told it to not automatically end the stream. I'm annoyed about that. Hang on.
I don't know. The thing with
Is my
Streamlabs
stream
and
still going on
OBS.
Twitch? My stream is still going on Twitch. Is it possible I could make a new stream? Give me a second. I need to sort this out. My fucking. I told it not to.
That is actually a very cute banner. I just saw the full thing on your
What banner?
Did you put a new stream up?
No, not yet.
It says it is up. That's the first time that has happened to you, I think.
No, I've lost internet before, but it's reconnected. That was on another Tears of the Kingdom. Why did my fucking internet die for no reason? My stream's still up on Twitch.
I would give you a hug to just help you deal with it.
I don't know what to do. The fucking YouTube's just ended. Oh, it's made a new. Oh, it's made a new stream. For some reason.
It has.
It's made a new stream for some reason. It's because it disconnected and reconnected.
Elencario, question.
What's up?
Are you one of those people that it's like, if you have a game on one device, you're not gonna get it on another one because it's just, that's wasting money? Or do you just buy it on like both so you could play it on a console and on a PC?
I only buy one copy.
For me, that's the same for the most part. Like, there are some exceptions, like, I might get Deltarune on both Switch and PC, but for the most part, I'm either do one or the other, cause I got Stardew Valley on my laptop, but not on like my on my Switch. Well, I got Undertale on my Switch, but not on anything else I have. I mean, the reason is more so to do with what's the point? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that if people don't want to, they shouldn't get both. Because if they want to, they could. I'm not stopping them. I'm just asking, seeing.
Okay, so if you're just tuning back into the stream, my internet went. Even though I've got Ethernet, my fucking internet decided to die. Apologies for that, friends. I don't know if anyone's.
That's weird.
Yeah, I've had internet disconnect before. I don't know why. For some reason. Let me guess. I'm on normal latency. Oh my god, YouTube. What are you fucking doing, mate? I can't even change that now. I'll have to live with it for tonight. Auto stop. Turn that shit off. Do not want auto stop. That's what happened. Right. Pissed off for that.
I hate. You know what I hate when it comes to internet? What? I hate it whenever it just disconnects out of nowhere. Like,
I've got Ethernet. It should be more stable. Yeah. I don't know why it disconnected randomly. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. My PC is directly routed to the router through a wire. I don't know why it disconnected for some random reason.
So your Wi-Fi, your PC is Wi-Fi is crappy unless Ethernet. My Wi-Fi, it used to be crappy. We changed to a different plan, and for some reason it works a lot better. But yeah, like if I wanted to, like, I have an Ethernet cable. Don't get me wrong, but I don't use it for my laptop. Because why do I have to if the Wi-Fi is good enough? You know what I mean?
I'll go for a couple hours this time. I don't know why today's just been weird. Like I had 2 hours. I had a 2 hour stream. The analytic. I'll tell you one thing. The just what is it? The algorithm's gonna really not do me any favors with this. I could have just ended there, but I don't like ending on a sad note. Um,
If it, if you think that's bad, the algorithm already just hates me for like no reason. Like I don't upload often, so I don't know why the algorithm just wants to give me the middle finger
thing is
sometimes.
though, if you stream more than twice, or at least more than once in a day, it kind of goes. I don't know if it's twice or 3 times or more, but I don't like doing that, and that's the problem.
For me, I only stream like once daily, and that's like if I want to. Like if I just left right now and went to stream, that would probably be the only time I stream at all during the week. But at the same time, it's like I don't abuse YouTube at all. And yet they treat me like I just committed a war crime and just be like, the algorithm can't be for you or some bullshit. I don't know. I have a plan for when I get to 500 subs to get all the watch hours. But as for right now, I'm just trying to aim to 500 subs, you know?
Yeah, I gained a sub earlier, but then that number's got back. I seem to be inching, like I should be like what was it? I keep going up maybe one or two, then losing about a couple of subs every now and then. I'm not like looking at every single number every time, but sometimes can be a bit annoying. No, hang on.
I will be honest. I don't like looking at the numbers as much. Even though it kind of ticks me off because I should be at like 500.
Okay, sorry guys, you're
But
gonna have
it's
to
like,
live with normal latency at the moment. You're gonna have to live with me delaying response, but it won't be for too much longer tonight. I mean, it is like 20 to 2 in the morning, so I won't be doing this for much longer. I just want to finish what I was doing and then go to bed. Not even
I
allowed to
get
do that,
that.
apparently. Maybe I should have waited till next week. For some reason, my internet likes doing this around this time. It's like around about 2 o'clock. Didn't even get the
I
medal
will be honest.
before my internet died. I'm annoyed.
I'll be honest. In terms of that, it's like I don't I don't have internet problems. It's just laptop problems. That's why my streams lag. And it's so
So
they advertise this
why do
laptop as a
your streams die? Did you say did you say your internet or your laptop?
oh, my streams died times last week because of bad internet and probably also because of the laptop too. But it's like usually the streams don't die, they just lag like crazy. So
Hmm.
I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know. A laggy stream, in my opinion, is better than a destroyed stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at least you could see stuff frame by frame rather than just not seeing it at all. Yeah, I plan to get more RAM for my laptop just so it won't crash as frequently. Because the issue with it is I'm using too many resources when I'm streaming,
Yeah.
apparently.
Do you use OBS or
That's the main
Streamlabs?
issue.
You said you can't do
I
Streamlabs.
I tried Streamlabs, it just wouldn't work. I'm
No,
using
it's probably
OBS,
because you need
but
a. I think you said you needed a better processor or something.
no, I needed more RAM. Process is just fine. And
Well,
everything about the laptop's
streaming is
just
very CPU heavy. I know that much.
I have no the CPU on my laptop right now. I could go to Task Manager. It I only have like 37. I only have 67% CPU usage, which isn't really much, right? And I'd say if I probably closed a few tabs, it would be even less than that. It's not the CPU usage; it's more so to do with the RAM. I'll tell you this: my laptop does not have much RAM at all. It's only got like 4 gigs on it.
Well, it's one of the 3 main components you should be focusing on: RAM, CPU, and GPU.
The CPU and GPU are just fine. It's just my RAM that's killing it. I'm trying to order a new RAM chip, one for my laptop, but I don't know which one it takes, so I'm gonna have to like pick apart my laptop for a bit just to see.
What was I gonna say? Like, if you said you have too many tabs open, that is to do with your processor. Because I know this.
Yeah, I have a few windows and tabs open right now. That's why my CPU's at 67. Like, I have a very good CPU and a decent GPU in this. It's just the RAM that's always causing issues. Like, it's gotten to a point where it's like I can't even record videos without it just crashing for some reason. Like it doesn't happen often, but it happens sometimes, and it's like, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna need to get the laptop fucking upgraded enough to just not. I'm not gonna get a totally new laptop. I could work with this. I'm talking about like I could make the laptop turn a lot better if I get the right parts. It's just it would probably be a better idea for me to probably upgrade, but I'm more one of those people where it's like, if the thing ain't broke, but it needs to be fixed, I'll fix it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, my laptop is just fine. And I know the issue of it, and I'm willing to fix it. So it's like, why get a new laptop and waste like thousands of dollars for that? When I could turn the one I currently have into an actual gaming laptop that's usable.
Well, that's the thing though, you can get custom-built laptops, you can get custom-built PCs, but the thing is though, most laptops already are pre-built, so they're really hard to upgrade. Especially laptops, because they have very specially designed components that go in, whereas a custom-built PC has quite often universal components, depending on what your specs are. Like, your motherboard
I know,
is on.
that's why I'm like, I have to check what the size of the RAM chip is and stuff and such, just so I can replace it. Like, I need to know this stuff before I go and undo my laptop just to upgrade it, you know?
Yeah. Right, before I
Like,
do
it's not...
start bullying the Gleox, I need to go back to Robbie.
You really are afraid of Gleox.
They're a bit... It's not that I'm scared of them, it's because they're a bloody pain. They take so much damage. They take too much abuse.
I defeated 3 Gleox yesterday.
I had to defeat 2 King Gleox. In fact, I think I defeated like 4 King Gleox. Yeah, kings, by the way.
The King Gleox are pretty hard, but if you'd learn their strategy, it can get easier. Kind of like Lionel's. Honestly, they're about as difficult as Lionel's. Once you learn the strategy, you're down set. Actually, Lionel...
I just realised I've just killed all those boss monsters, all the Hinoxes, all the Stone Taluses, right? And I only just now I've got a Blood Moon. It's funny, right?
That's crazy.
Right, I'll do something real quick.
I'm gonna pause this. I might mute myself.
I'm doing... Still not enough. Hello there, True Gamer. I already feel homesick. I'm not even at my dad's yet. Hey there, True Gamer. Welcome in. But yeah, my Twitch stream is fine, but my YouTube one ended for some stupid reason. Thank you, Internet, for dying. Appreciate that. No. See, not even Ethernet is immune to, like, Internet dying. Just my router being stupid. I literally said to Dad, I said, like, I want a better router. Okay? We have a better router, not by much. And my internet still dies. So I technically want a refund. Because my Wi-Fi was better on that one. Just... I can't... It's better. You...
Okay.
What's going on?
I find this funny though. Even with the low amount of RAM on my laptop, it's still somehow more powerful than most of the consoles I own. But it wasn't always like this. When I first got it, it sucked. Yeah. I've been, like, upgrading it. Slowly but surely.
My internet killed my Restream app. I can see chat on both sides, both platforms. Right. I don't... Actually, I don't need to talk to him. What's up?
Isn't the, wait, part 2 already? What the hell?
What do you mean?
It said part 2.
Yeah, I said part 2 because I didn't really want it being a part 2, but it's kind of continuation of the first stream. Because, yeah, it died. It's got the same thumbnail and everything. But I just edited it slightly because I didn't want my channel banner as its own thing. Because that's what happens. You don't think you'll even have internet this weekend? Yeah, I feel that. Right, let's talk to Robbie about that. Right, interest in my collection, compendium. I want compendium. All the records out there, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, blah blah. Buy a picture. So this is what was locking me out of before the final boss. Elite enemy pictures. There's 7 of them and they're 500 each. I hate to think. Oh fuck, 3,500.
Hey,
I'm gonna buy all 7 of them.
Lucario, you're a girl, right?
Yeah, I mean, obvious.
Do you ever have that feeling where you want to just punch a wall for no reason?
No, because I don't want to hurt my hand.
When I'm on my period, I have that a lot, and I've put holes in the wall.
Ah.
And that's me right now.
Oh.
I'm ready to punch a hole in the wall for like no reason. Why do I get so mad? What the heck? I'm crazy. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
It's just, I don't know why I have so bad... I don't know why I have bad anger issues like that.
Well, that could stem down partly due to bipolar.
It could, but like, I don't just get mad, like, randomly. It's just like, most girls get a bit pissy on their time, right? Me, it's like, I want to fucking kill someone. What the heck?
I need 4,400 more rupees, damn it.
I'm laughing, and I'm laughing about this. That's the bad part. Like, I'm in so much pain right now that I'm laughing about it, when right now I just want to just... I don't know. I don't know. I'm laughing about it, but I'm also in just so much pain that it's just like, I don't even know anymore.
You're so open about that, aren't you?
Oh. Remember when, people thought that Robbie was gonna be in Echoes of Wisdom?
Robbie. Yeah, Louberry, he does look a little bit like Robbie.
Honestly, I would have. I'm actually disappointed that he's not named Robbie. I'm sorry, I'm disappointed in that. I mean, unless Robbie's last name is Blueberry, but like, dude, we only see him in one game. Why can't we have him in more?
Technically 2.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, that's really it.
Right.
I would like to see, what's her name? Just not an old lady in the next Zelda game. Yeah, Impa. Cause, I'm sorry, like, there's nothing wrong with old Impa, but because cause Impa's always been the nurse of, like, Zelda and shit. But we've had, like, 3 games in a row with her being old.
I mean, as Impa's always been the old lady. Like, even from the older Zelda titles, she's always been the older lady.
I don't know. In freaking... In, Ocarina of Time, she was, like, she looked like she was probably in her, like, late 20s, early 30s. And I could say the same with Twilight Princess.
Impa was an old lady in Twilight Princess. No, Impaz, but yeah.
But, I don't know. I don't... Impa...
50.
I know there are a few games I could list that she's just a young woman or a middle-aged woman, not someone who's, like, old. Like, in Breath of the Wild, though, they just did her dirty and made her a raisin.
I need Zonite just in case. I had thought about, you know, I can get more scales. I suppose. I'm gonna need to do more grinding. Thing is though, all these materials I'm building up for to upgrade all my armor. Could sell off. I'm gonna sell all but one, just to keep them in my inventory. Let's say my internet didn't die again, did it? Otherwise, if my internet did die again, I swear to God, I'm just gonna stop.
You're not. The internet's not dead because I can still hear you.
Right. Like, you were talking earlier, and you just stopped. I was like, oh no, what happened? Did my internet just... I mean, I know my internet died. It's because the YouTube studio looked at me. I was like, oh, you're disconnected. I thought, oh my God, not internet. Don't do this to me. That was my reaction. And I was like, right. Now I can buy the rest of Robbie's stuff. I was going to go out and, you know, take photos myself, but sometimes I can't even be asked.
I mean, you can also just ask me to take your photos. I'm joking. Please don't kill me.
I'm gonna kill you.
Don't sue. I swear I didn't do anything.
Just buy the rest of Robbie's crap.
Yeah, the rest of Robbie's crap, because we know that all he sells is crap.
You know, I didn't even do the compendium in Breath of the Wild. Just... Wait, what?
Look, when I found out you could just buy all of the things, I was like, oh God.
I'll buy a picture. Ah, that's what I want to do.
When
Buy all
buy
of
them!
4,400. Just do it. Right, compendium complete. Let's go. Let's do this. Right. You know what? I'm gonna go full screen because why not? I don't care. What's all this? You completely filled out your compendium? Have you? It's beautiful. You've already outdone yourself, and I've got a special something for you. Robbie's fabric! Bam! You know, use the pure pat. Sorry, I'm just reading the...
Linkaria, here's a good thought. Food for thought.
Yeah.
If soccer players can't use steroids, if steroids for soccer is cheating according to soccer rules or any sports rules, why isn't auto-tune cheating for music artists?
No idea.
That's something you have to think about, because it's like, dude.
Random question.
With that lot.
I was just reading this. I was gonna. Yeah.
I mean, with that logic, how the heck is mumble rap considered hip hop?
But yeah.
That's another question.
Yeah. Bam! You can now use the Puripad's other features to help you with your adventures. Ah, right. I think we now have every single fabric from Gate-based game.
I have a fabric.
Robbie's fabric and Addison's fabric. Was there another fabric I wanted?
I still think that Switch 2 cannot charge $90. Like, dude, that's... I didn't think Nintendo would do people dirty like that. Like, it's one thing if it was $70, because that's an increase in price, but that's, like, not too drastic, you know?
Yeah.
But no Nintendo game could be worth $80. Even if they put every fucking content they can think of. Maybe then, but knowing Nintendo, they won't.
That's something else I need to do as well. No, I don't have all the fabrics. No, there's one more I need to do. One more. I need to find him. Where's Colton? He's normally hiding somewhere outside of villages at night. The best example I can probably find him is Zoro's Domain. There are some exclusive amiibo ones. Choo Choo, Cuckoo. That's amiibo. That's amiibo. That's Eldred Ostrich. Amiibo. No, I forgot that. I've got that one. 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 God, Hudson Construction, Link Amiibo, Princess Amiibo, Red Lions, Orc Fabric, got that one, Link Amiibo, Clover Gazette, Lurelin, Lionel, Joris Mars, Amiibo, Dr. Twilight Fabrics about Amiibo, Monster Control Crew, I'm sure I've got that one. Oh, star. There's a star here. I want. It looks really weird because it's showing red for some reason. Come on, get up there. Recharge all that stamina. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, there it is. Oh! But at the same time, I need to find Colton. Normally you see a balloon somewhere. God knows where Colton is, and it's already 5 o'clock. So that's pretty bad. Oh god, I've only been live again for another half an hour. I was hoping to at least make the 2-hour mark. There's an idea I could do, is end the stream now, and then, like, private it, and what I could do is I could stick that on for half an hour in the next stream I want to do. I don't know. I don't know what to do. No.
Are you trying to, like, combine the streams?
Not combine the streams, so I can't really do that post. But add it to the next one, maybe. Because I don't want to go for another 3 hours. Because it is 2 in the morning already.
I get that.
Actually, I can use my thing. I can use this.
To be completely honest, a lot of people think because I get Nintendo consoles, I'm some Nintendo slave. No, I'm not. I play other games besides Nintendo games. Some of my favorite ones aren't even from Nintendo. Sure, I like Nintendo games, but there's a reason I get the console for that reason.
Oh yeah, I lived with the PS2, and I've kind of just loved the PS2 now.
Like, I'm not saying Nintendo's a bad company, but at the same time, I'm not a dedicated Nintendo fucking dick rider, you know?
I thought you were gonna say Nintendo slave.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people.
Nintendo sim.
Like, I'm far. If you look at my Switch itself, most of my games aren't even Nintendo games. Like, that just... I'm not... Like, most of the games I have on there are either indie games or Pokemon. That's really it. Zelda, that's really the only Nintendo... Zelda and 3D World are probably the only Nintendo copyrighted games I have.
Right.
I like Nintendo. Don't get me wrong, but I don't. That's not the only game company I play games from. And people who just stay with Nintendo games, they really need to branch out, in my opinion. Like, there's nothing wrong with playing a Nintendo game, but if that's all you play, then that's really not a good thing, in my opinion, because you're not seeing other games and playing them to their advantage. You're just gonna glaze on Nintendo, and I'm not saying Nintendo is bad to play, that makes bad games, because they don't. In fact, they make some of the best games I've played in my life. It's just Nintendo's not the only thing I aim to play, you know? It's just,
I mean,
that's
a lot of my audience do like me when I play Nintendo games, but I've tried to get my audience into other stuff rather than just Nintendo. I know Nintendo's popular, doesn't make it the best. I am I'm mostly a PC gamer, but I have dabbled in Nintendo because deep down, I am a Nintendo lover. I do like Nintendo games. However, I did grow up with Nintendo. I grew up with PlayStation. I didn't just grow up with Nintendo. The thing is, though, I've been disappointed in Nintendo recently. I only get their stuff because I can play with friends, if that makes sense. Doesn't mean I like them.
I get that. As far as me, it's not that... The thing with me is, in terms of, like, consoles, I'm probably gonna still get Nintendo consoles, don't get me wrong. And I'll probably still play games from Nintendo. But I also like to branch out to other games and not just stick with Nintendo games. That's why I have a gaming laptop and such.
Yeah.
It's like, there's nothing wrong with a Nintendo game every now and then, but, like, that's not gonna be the only thing I'm playing, because, like, if all you do is just glaze Nintendo and play their games only, that just shows you have no variety and probably keep a filter on everything.
Yeah. Anyways, let's continue for now. I've already given all the bubble gems I can to this guy, in terms of what he's selling. I just want to read his text because he's going to give me something for the reward and stuff. So he said he's eaten all the bubble gems. All these bubble gems that still haven't turned into... Because he said his dream is to be a Satori. What if I nearly eat all of the bubble gems? Traveller, I promise, this is the last thing I'll ask of you. Would you, pretty as please, collect all the remaining bubble gems? Dude, I have them right here. No, it's not right. I don't have a single treasure left to trade. I couldn't ask a favour of you. Dude, just take them. I can sense a presence of 0 bubble frogs. Ha! I don't believe it! You collected each and every bubble gem! Traveller, you didn't do that just for me, did you, little old me? Here you go! All 101 that remains. I'm so happy beyond all happiness at last. The dream I've dreamed for so many years. No time to lose. Down the hatch. Gulp. Oh. Something's happening. Something strange and uncomfortable and different from before. This is it! I'm finally turning into a Satori. Sadly, I don't have any treasure left to give you. But I must reward you somehow, so please, please, accept this item I made myself. Colton's fabric! That fabric bearing the Satori design, handmade by Colton. It looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. If you wouldn't mind, please show this to Kilton and give him my best. Traveller, thank you so very much for joining me as I chased my dream. You've helped me this far no matter the outcome. I have no regrets. None. I look forward to meeting you again somewhere and in some form. He turned into a bloopy! He's not a Satori, but it's a bloopy. Bye.
That is cute.
Adorable. Bye.
Fun fact, you could actually find him.
You can find him?
Yeah, if you go back to that location. Oh, one. You can find a bloopy there, I believe. I forgot where you have to look, but I know he runs off somewhere.
Well, I gotta show Kilton, at least.
Yeah, that's after. It's a bit sad.
Oh, I'm still in full screen mode. Bear with. There we are.
You know what I just dislike? When a game that would probably do good with controller support just doesn't support controllers. It's like, dude, this game would probably do better with a controller. Why do you just make us use keyboard and mouse? Even worse, Switch game should use the Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing, but like, have a controller and the game you play, but you just use the controller for it. What's the point? I personally think that every game should have controller support.
Right. Let's see. Can I help you with something? Give him the fabric. What? I can't believe it! That's what's become of Colton? Thank you so kindly for letting me know. The end result was, well, I'm sure he's very happy. I think I'll take my stall my little brother left behind to his favourite place. Yes, that would be nice. And the handmade cloth.
When I first saw Kilton in Breath of the Wild, I thought that he was gonna be some sort of like freaking person to kill you actually. At some point. But he turned out just to be a merchant the entire time. I thought he'd be some sort of boss fight or cause a boss fight.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He just gives off those vibes.
Yeah, he
and
is a very big monster fan.
Yeah, he's creepy. But in Tears of the Kingdom, while he still looks a bit eerie, he just... It seems that all he really wants to do is just settle down in life, rather than, be seen as some monster.
He wants to teach people about monsters and how they do things.
Yeah. Like, he just wants to settle down. Teach people about what monsters do. It's like, at the end of the day, that's actually kind of cool. It's like, dude... You would think that he'd still be a merchant, but no. Nintendo had better ideas.
Yeah. And the handmade cloth my brother gave you in the end. Please make good use of it. It's what he would have wanted. He always chases dreams, so I will do my best to chase mine. There we go. I just wanted to finish talking. Okay, so I need to go to Hateno.
Don't cry.
What? No, I'm not crying. Don't. I just said I wanted to finish talking to people, and then I feel like we can chat afterwards. Like, there's plenty of time to talk afterwards, just during conversations of NPCs.
Hey, Linkario.
What's up?
Oh, let's chill. So, question. What? What? Oh.
What's your question?
I had the question on the top of my mind and it just left it. Oh yeah, that's what it was. What technically, not, like, overall, not Nintendo or anything, it doesn't have to be a Nintendo game, but like, overall, what's your favorite game of all time? It could be a Nintendo game, but it doesn't have to be.
See, I can't pinpoint an exact single game as my favorite. I've got a handful of favorites. Like, I like puzzle games. I like adventure games. And I like, I suppose in a way, RPG-esque games. I don't mind racing games, but I don't like fighting games. I don't like PvP games much.
I get that. I will be completely honest on my favorite game. But, like, I have a few of them, too. Some of them, like, overall, Undertale is probably up there as one of my most favorites. So is Pokemon. But I also like quite a few Zelda games and such. As well as, like, games like freaking, Stardew Valley and, Assassin's Creed. Stuff like that. Like, I like RPGs for the most part. You could kind of tell. RPGs and action-adventure games. You could kind of tell. But, I also found... I'm not too into, like, shooters, but BioShock is one that's, like... I'll give a pass because it's actually unique. And I'm not really too much into simulator games either, but, there are a few I like Stardew Valley and, I guess I could say, what's it called? Tomodachi Life. I liked that. But, like, there's only, like, a few sim games I like, for the most part. I'm not too big into, like, shooters or sims. Or even first-person games at all.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know.
To fill in these next 2 hours, well, an hour and a bit, I'm gonna try and see if I can defeat some Gleeoks.
Hey, Lincario, how about me and you have a Gleeok competition? Whoever beats the most Gleeoks before the hour ends wins.
What's that? I didn't catch that.
I said, how about me and you have a Gleeok competition? Whoever beats the most Gleeoks wins.
Well, I only have 9 left, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I will be honest, I still have a lot I could do with Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played it much after I completed the game. I go back to it from time to time, but I don't play it often. Like, I got the game, like, 80% done. Well, not even 80%, more like 63% done. Which is a good chunk. But, like, I want to 100% it, but I never really had the motivation, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, especially after being burnt out from Breath of the Wild 100%ing that game. I will say there's a lot more I could do with Tears of the Kingdom. But, yeah. Most of the time I tend to, like, just explore for no reason. I guess that's why I like open world games so much, because, like, you can just explore how you want, no matter what.
Hi there, Richard. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome to the continuation of said stream that failed because my internet died. Just wish that never happened. I'm annoyed about that. My internet should be stable. Why did my router just die? It killed my stream.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I will say this, though. The Switch is really not ideal for open world games. Like, it could run them, but it runs them crappily with what they're trying to do.
It runs crap no matter what. Hello! Ice Flame Glip Cross.
There are some games that... I don't know. There are some games that don't run like crap on the Switch. But, like, most of the games that don't are, like, games that are not made in the Unreal Engine or are just not full-on 3D open worlds. For some reason. Like, I don't know. It seems like every open world game on the Switch so far just has some performance issues. One way or another. And yet, I still have like over 900 hours in Pokemon Scarlet somehow. I don't know. I guess it's because, like, when I was playing on my Switch a lot, I was just playing it, exploring. If you look at my game list, you could see that a lot of the open world titles that I play just seem to have hundreds of hours in them. I'm not even joking. And it's not just Nintendo open worlds I play. I also played ones from like I also played games like freaking Saints Row or Sonic Forces. Heck, I even got Immortal Phoenix Rising. I like to explore games. Oh, it's like Breath of the Wild. Very similar, but also pretty different. It's a fun game. I'll just say that. Overall, I'd say that other than Undertale and Deltarune, most of my Switch library is just open world games that have performance issues one way or another. I would say blame the console, not the game, for most of them at least.
Come on, my sages are there to be fodder. I don't want to be targeted.
Yeah,
No, screw it. I'm gonna wear the full set because I don't get frozen then.
Okay. On my Switch, I got, in terms of games, the most hours I got 1,026 hours. What the fuck?
Okay, I get hit, which is still not ideal. I get knocked back. Can you stop?
I can.
What? No, not you. I meant the Gleok.
Oh man.
This Gleok is peeing me off. I don't like Gleoks. They're just big pains in my rear.
Alright, for context, this is a joke. Help me, Lincario got some kept in her basement. I'm playing. For legal reasons, it's a joke. I'm not actually there. I'm safe. Don't worry.
That's fine.
It was a joke just to make you laugh.
That's fair.
But apparently it didn't.
No, it's alright. It's sorry. I am trying to kill this thing and yeah, I apologize.
I was just playing. If you get to know me, you'll learn that I'm a big troll. I think you kind of already know.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare do that.
Igliok wants your IP address.
Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna need to...
So I found out marinara sauce is basically pizza sauce. They taste the exact same.
Oh my god. Wait, I don't need to do this.
You've gotten farther in this game than I have. Oh no.
What the problem is though. I need to have a fire ruby shield. So I need to melt one of these small enough so I can climb on it. Come on. Get up, up. No, don't do that, you idiot. Wow. Do another one of those. Did it?
No, it didn't.
If it does die, then I'm not going to be very happy.
If it died again, I'm pretty sure I would be the only one in DC.
No, don't do that, you... Oh, okay. They break before I even get a fucking chance. This is not ideal. Doing another storm.
World War II.
Wow.
What?
No! No, recall. Don't you dare break.
It breaks?
Yeah. I'm above the storm now, which is good.
Nintendo Treehouse? What the fuck is
that? It's where the... I think the developers talk about the game.
I don't think
I've heard of Treehouse before, but I don't think I have it in this country.
I will say this. When I release my game, I'm gonna make a trailer about the gameplay mechanics. A lot of game development, though they do that, they don't... I'm not gonna just make it about the mechanics, I'm also gonna make it about this. I'm also gonna make sure about the story. Something a lot of game developers don't do. They don't list what's making the game good. I mean, they list the mechanics, but does that make it a good game automatically? Not really. Because I know some games that display mechanics and stuff and make you all hyped, but the game itself turns out to be garbage. I have two games like that. Like, they get you all hyped for nothing.
One thing I noticed about the direct trailer is that there wasn't a Mario game. Don't count Mario or Zelda.
Linkaria. Linkaria.
What?
They have enough Mario games.
I know, but they didn't have a Mario launch title. They didn't have a Zelda launch title.
Okay. The Zelda launch title, I'm actually a bit disappointed, but Mario, it's like every freaking Nintendo game launched with a Mario game. For the most part.
Is that Light Dragon? Whoa, what's she doing up here?
So, honestly, I feel like them displaying DK instead of Mario is kind of a first and a good thing, in my opinion.
I understand.
Honestly, and honestly, can I be completely honest?
What?
As much as people don't want Mario Kart World to be the 3D Mario that we were looking for, I kind of have a feeling that is what it is.
It's not a Mario game, though. It's Mario Kart. It's the racing side of Mario.
I get that, but, like, to be fair, it kind of seems like it's also adding elements from 3D Mario, like the open world kind of shit.
It's got the open... I mean, a lot of games go in open world now because they can do that. I mean, I see like, Mario Kart open world, but also the fact I can see... what was it? Yeah, Mario Kart open world, but the fact is, I think I want a story mode. They didn't advertise a story mode, which is annoying. We might see future trailers, in fact.
I will be honest, I don't give a fuck about 3D Mario. If they don't launch one for the system, I don't care. But then again, that's me, because I just hate, I don't hate Mario, but at the same time, I just don't like the series much. So honestly, them not making a launch title of Mario is alright to me, because I really don't care about this series. Not to say I hate on people who like the series. Like, if you like it, that's on you. But it's just the series. I personally, it's just not for me at all.
It's not for everyone. Which is not everything's for everyone. Everyone has different likes.
But to be honest, you know how many people said that because I don't like Mario, I'm suddenly not a Nintendo fan? I never was a true Nintendo fan. I hope people realize
just because
that.
Mario's the mascot doesn't mean you have to like Mario.
Exactly, but a lot of people, especially die-hard Mario fans, think I have to
they're
like
just
it
Mario. They're just Nintendo simps, especially Mario.
Exactly. Look, I bet if I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but I bet if I just said to Kever I don't like Mario, he's gonna be like, you better, or some bullshit.
I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
I don't.
People need to respect other people's opinions at the end of the day. I just want to say hello to Mia. Mia likes frogs. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. How you been?
And a lot of people consider my rants about games to be me hating them. Look, I'm very opinionated, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go downright attack you for having an opinion.
No.
I'll attack you only if you're trying to force me to like something.
I don't like it when people get forced to do something.
Well, a lot of people are trying to force me to like Legends Arceus when I said that game just doesn't interest me. Like, I played it, and it's a solid game, but it's just not for me.
Just because you're a fan of the series doesn't mean that you can hate other games in the said series. I mean, you can hate games in the series. I mean, take me and Zelda for instance, right? I am not a fan of Zelda 2 or A Link to the Past. My favourites are Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Wind Waker, and Ocarina of Time. I like all the 3D Mario games. I don't mind Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is a bit of a letdown in terms of, like, it's basically the same game, it's basically Breath of the Wild DLC, etc, etc. I mean, I don't mind it again, I just prefer Breath of the Wild over Tears of the Kingdom.
Exactly. It's like, and as far as me, it's like, I love Pokemon, I always will. I've been in love with the series since I was a little girl. There are quite a few Pokemon games that I just don't like. One big example that a lot of people really, and I like the more underrated titles, like freaking, I like Gen 5, I'm pretty sure everyone does. But, in terms of, like, the titles I dislike, it's Generation, it's all of Gen 1, Sword and Shield, and honestly also Legends Arceus and all that. It's just, they're not my game, and Sword and Shield was just bad. That's really the reason. Sword and Shield was bad, Gen 1 was incomplete, and, Legends Arceus, it's just not my game. Does that mean I'm not a Pokemon fan? No, I love Pokemon. It's just, those aren't for me. Those titles. It's just, people need to realize that you don't have, even if you're a die-hard fan of something, you don't have to like every single freaking game in it.
Oh my god, I wanted to take care of it before it took off. Right. It literally was left on 1 HP. I was like, no, you're not getting away from me, mate. You're not going to that final phase. Okay. 2 down, 7 to go. Man, I hate Gleoks. I actually hate them. There's a fire Gleok down there, which could be a change of pace.
But yeah, it's like, I respect others' opinions as long as they don't try forcing their opinions on me. Like, I'm not gonna do that to someone. I want the same respect. Like, exactly. I have gotten into debates because of my opinions, but I won't downright kill someone over.
Everyone has their opinions.
Exactly.
And if you
That's
say
the
you
end
have
of
an
it.
opinion on something,
It's
okay, if you say so. You know?
yeah, like my opinion that a lot of people disagree with is a lot of people hate Scarlet and Violet for its lightiness and shit. I like it because of the story. That's
Yeah, a
really
lot of
it.
people like the story. Just the big letdown is the performance, unfortunately.
Yeah, that really is. But a lot of people say because of the performance, it's a bad game. That's not necessarily true. It's a huge letdown.
It
But
doesn't have
honestly,
optimization, is what it lacks.
yeah, that's it. That's really it. It's like, and every Pokemon game is really just as incomplete, just in different ways. So it's like, it's not Scarlet and Violet being a bad game, it's Game Freak being bad developers. There's a difference. Like, if you want a bad game, Sword and Shield exists. I'm sorry. And I don't, and it's like, I'm, I'll be honest, it's just, a lot of people think that I hate Gen 1 because it's the first out there. That's not the reason. I hate it because I'm more in. I liked Pokemon for them always having unique stories.
Well, it's like a little bit like me, where I don't like people have like hating on Skyward Sword because people hate the motion controls. I get like loads of people don't like motion controls, but like, do you not guys not experiment? Like, I at least would applaud saying people would try it, you know, give it a proper go, and then eventually call it, you know what, it's not for me. I will then try the button controls on the HD version. Some people don't even try. Some people just be like, oh no, motion controls? Have you even tried? Have you tried? I mean, yes, okay, I will probably say I favour the Wii motion controls over the HD ones because they desync a lot more. However, the quality of life things is also a good thing. But still. The fact is, I don't even want to try something and then hate on it because of it. Is kind of something is one of my pet peeves. People don't try something and then outright deny it's good. I mean, you say about Pokemon storylines, and say for instance you got the bad optimization. Like I have saying, I like the story, I like the game, I like the control scheme because it's unique, it's immersive. People don't clearly like immersive. They like button controls. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Right, I just want to quickly acknowledge chat. We have projects. Hey, I caught you live today. Ah, yes. Funny thing about that, I don't normally stream this late. I've normally ended about an hour ago. Normally. Today was different. I did Echoes of Wisdom. I then decided to do Tears because I only did like 2 hours of Echoes. And then my internet died, and this is the third stream today. And I shouldn't, yeah. It is how it is. But yeah, I don't normally stream this late, so you're lucky today that you caught me at this time. But like I said, I normally start my streams at 7 PM UK time. Whatever that is for you. I don't know I do know the conversion, but I don't know what time zone you're in, so it's hard for me to know. Can I just sneak up on it? Ah, yes, I can sneak up on it. Oh no, your internet's tripping. Oh, well, my internet died earlier. It killed the stream, and it made a new one for me, which I kind of didn't want. I kind of wanted to reconnect. I've disconnected on stream before, right? But it recovered itself. Why this particular stream died, and I really don't know why. Oh, it really took a while to actually notice me. What? Sure. It's not a great place to be fighting it, I'm not gonna lie. I literally am not kidding. This is a really poor place to be fighting it. Got it down though, I think. Now it's got one more head. Right. Game, just come off, jump! Oh my god, idiots. This is such a poor place to be fighting this. No, don't! You're gonna use your wings, yep. I just... Right. Oh, ow. Thank you for... Oh my god. That. Jeez. This is such a terrible place to be fighting something like this. Can you please not? Thank you very much. Get back up there, soldier. Wow. Right, where you be? No, not allowed to go paraglide. Right. Come on, run! Get up. Right, let's go for this one. It's dead! Let's go! I think that's my last frost Gleeok. There'll be another one over. Oh no, that's flame. That's a flame one. Right, I'm gonna BRB. So I will. Yes, be right back. Ah, fair. I was just about to BRB myself, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I just need to. I need to do something real. I just need to go something real quick. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Nice. Okay, so looking at these, looks like there's a flame gleeok there, flame gleeok there. Don't know about. I think there's a thunder gleeok in the Colosseum. There's a thunder gleeok on the Akala Citadel. Flame gleeok in the Trilby, flying above the Trilby Valley, and I think there might be another thunder gleeok near Farron. That's no. I've never beaten a thunder gleeok before. Actually, I've never beaten a fire, flame, or a no. I've beaten a flame. I did my first couple of frost gleeoks. I've never defeated a thunder gleeok before. This will be interesting. Right, I think that's all the frost gleeoks anyways. I need to change of outfit. Oh, in-game. Yeah? Hello? I can't really hear you. You sound very distant. Why is this... Oh, fucking hell. Why is Discord broke? Hang on. No, I can hear you now. Don't know why it's broken. The VC in Streamlabs is broken for some stupid reason. Say something now?
What?
That's fine. Okay, it's captured you again. For some reason, it wasn't capturing your voice for some reason. Again.
Someone's trying to make a disease.
Someone's trying to get what?
Someone is trying to make a disease.
Disease? Okay, random thought.
Someone is making a disease in a box and is trying to spread it out like fucking COVID-19.
Where is this?
They're trying to...
Is this real?
Apparently, I don't know. Bro's trying to fucking kill us again. Trying to cause another pandemic. What the fuck? I don't believe everything online, but if this is actually true, we'll find out. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Well, if it feels disgusting, why the fuck are you putting your hands in it?
Oh, nice. You good?
I'm watching a video. That's just fucked up.
Fair.
I don't know, my For You page is always filled with some of the most fucked up music, with some of the most fucked up videos.
That was just a waste.
Needing a chip?
No, the me shooting a nice Keith's eyeball to
Dude, they have 1 HP. Why use any arrows? You can just use your sword.
yeah, not
Shit,
from
you could use a fucking stick.
not from a distance. I can't really exactly get to a flying Gleeok, can I? Oh, with my sword. And this is just as awkward as last Gleeok. It's on a little pedestal, and the heads are like off the edges.
Why I sometimes wish Link had the ability to do what Wizard's do and just spawn Fire Piece. It's weird.
But no, girl, I only came to stop by real quick. You're lucky you stopped by at this particular time, Richard, because like I said, don't normally stream this late.
Ah! Fuck!
What? What is going on? I am so confused.
One of the chips hit the roof of my fucking mouth.
Ow. I've had that before, it hurts. Anyways, take care there, Richard. Nice seeing you.
Hey.
No. Oh my god. That's it. That's what we want. I don't want you on that platform anymore. Good. Hello there, up too late. Welcome to the stream. Unbearable heat. Okay, it's not fire, it's not actual fire, it's heat. So what I'm gonna need is circlet. There we go, that's better. I guess.
Oh no.
Seriously, why did you land there, you idiot? Oh god. more stamina. That's not good. I'm only going to be here a bit. I need to go to bed soon. Understandable. I mean, it's 3 in the morning for me. Like I said, I don't normally stream this late. I bet it's already gone up.
We should go to bed.
Yeah. Thing is, though, I didn't want to leave a stream, like, I didn't want to make a half-hour stream and that's it. Like, I got to make a stream at least somewhat fruitful.
I get that.
Why did you land there, you idiot? It was hilarious. I'm glad I could be of some amusement. Land there again. Oh! Oh! Full damage! Let's go! I killed it by a full damage. Let's go. Die, you sucker. That's the one I want. There we go. There's 5 more. Yeah, I want to leave the Thundergleox till last, because the Thundergleox aren't gonna be fun. I am guaranteeing. It's not gonna be fun. Right, where am I looking for? This. Rip Gleok. I need to kill them to get the medal. I want to get the medal and then end stream. Because that was my goal for today. But my internet decided to really dislike me tonight. I mean, it was fine for the first stream, and just had to die on the second stream today. Maybe I should have waited to do the game a bit more later. My fucking luck, man. My absolute damn luck.
Hey, on the card.
Hmm?
I have some food for thought.
What's up?
Tears of the Kingdom may have not been supposed to exist.
It was supposed to be Breath of the Wild DLC.
Yeah, but think of it.
What do you mean?
Nintendo had so many ideas for Breath of the Wild. Right?
Yeah. They did the same for Super Mario Galaxy. That's why Super Mario Galaxy 2 exists.
Yeah. My point is, I feel like the reason this game exists is because of the Zelda development team just not knowing where to put the rest of the ideas. Like, yeah, sure, they could make like a third and fourth DLC, but what sense does that make, you know? Also, I don't even know if the Switch could handle that much more DLC.
No, not
Even
DLC.
then,
not DLC 4 Tears. Tears of the Kingdom is the DLC.
No, I'm not talking about DLC.
No, I meant in chat.
For Tears of the Kingdom.
I meant chat. Chat said a
Tears
DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. Nintendo have stated they're not going to have DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. It's because Tears of the Kingdom itself was the DLC. The original concept. Sorry. Thought you want to clarify in chat. Wasn't necessarily saying to you because you already know.
I'll be totally honest. Tears of the Kingdom is one of those games where it's like, if Breath of the Wild just didn't exist, I'm pretty sure Tears of the Kingdom wouldn't have had an existence either.
No.
I mean, sure, it's a sequel, but honestly, it feels more like the alternate version of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. A nice DLC for Tears of the Kingdom would be more Skylands and more buildings in the depths.
Honestly,
I don't know.
like
They did lack in the Sky Islands department, despite that was the main focus of all the the game.
I will be totally honest. Tears of the Kingdom is one of those games that's like, I feel like that game, though it didn't have a DLC, if it did, I played some Tears of the Kingdom mods, and I feel like that would be more around the lines of what they would do. Not mods, but like, they have a mod for like Masters Mode, and then they have like base game stuff like a Rhino boss and shit. Like, that's the kind of stuff I feel like Nintendo would probably do, or even like the Supreme Gleeok. Not like adding more Skylands and
there was
stuff.
room.
Maybe they might have.
There was rumors of a dragon DLC. That would be cool. I mean, to be fair, this game is mostly about the dragons in terms of the main story. So why not have a dragon DLC?
I will be totally honest. I don't like the dragons. I mean, I'm mixed feelings with them. The Gleeoks I hate, but when it comes to the 4 dragons and the overworld, those are like good for farming and shit. Like, I get the focus of the game is, well, there's a bunch of focuses, to be honest. But I feel like Tears of the Kingdom's DLC would probably put you back in time or something, and you'd have an opportunity.
Oh no, please, no more time travel shenanigans, please. No more time
not
travel.
like not in the same way as not as the same way as Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, A Link to the Past. Actually, A Link to the Past isn't actually time travel, but it's.
Skyward Sword, I don't even think has much time travel.
It's only at the end of the story. You have the Gate of Time. That's the only time travel shenanigans. And I mean, the game was good until the Gate of Time came into it. It was like, now you just ruined it. You soiled it.
Tears of the Kingdom, while it does seek into the past, it really doesn't have time travel as much.
A Link to the Past doesn't have direct time travel, but the whole point of its name is that you're linking yourself to the past in some form.
Honestly, I feel like
Even
what I mean about time travel is like, I wouldn't say time travels per se, but like another essence going to it or some bullshit. I don't know.
Well, the fact is, like, you have Age of Calamity. That has time travel shenanigans. People are forgetting that there was a new Hyrule Warriors game announced. Like, and that's Age of Imprisonment. That, I really hope, I mean, that takes place in ancient Hyrule when it was founded. And I'm hoping there's no more time travel shenanigans. I mean, I was speaking to Sean about it, and I think the reason that they went back in time was because of this little robot, Ancient Sheikah take, named Terrako, or Tarako, however you pronounce it. But I don't want any more BS, time travel shenanigans. Yeah, fair enough, you're in the past. Right? You're in the past, you're playing as Zelda, you can play as, I don't know, say for instance you can play as Sonya, you can play as...
Linkario. To be honest, would you really consider Age of Calamity time travel
Yes.
or as much?
Yes.
I kind of wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you?
Age of Calamity, first off, isn't canon, and second, the game, sure, it takes place as a quote-unquote prequel to Breath of the Wild, but like, if you think of it for a moment, that's not as much time travel as it is it takes place fully. You're not going back to the past. It fully takes place at that time.
It does take
So to be
place. Okay.
that's
So it
not
does.
time
It
travel.
does.
That is taking. If it takes place, that's not. With that logic, you might as well say the whole Zelda series is focused on time travel when
Well,
it's not.
there's a lot of games in the Zelda series that do involve time travel. What I'm saying it is okay. Hear me out. Hear me out when I say this. Age of Calamity, no, it's not canon. No, it's not. In
It
related
doesn't
to
have
the
time
main.
travel at all.
It does.
So you're
It
no, it
does.
doesn't.
Terraco. Okay, during the
Jericho does.
okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, so you have the cutscene of the Guardians going
Okay, but are
crazy,
you?
right? You have Terraco in the castle, goes back in time 100 years to
But are you
see
going
that
back in time? Are
Terraco
you going back in time?
Terraco went back in time. Whether it's you or someone else, it is. I don't like spoiling the end of it, but you have the future champions going back in time to help the previous champions before they died, and therefore it does start off as a prequel, sorry. However, the ending changes the timelines, therefore it has time travel. Terraco goes back in time 100 years before Calamity Ganon rises to then change to try and kill the champions 100 years earlier than previous. Actually, no, not 100 years earlier. No, but the fact is, Terraco goes back in time and brings the future champions with him at some point later down in the story. So like, it does involve time travel. It outright does. Terraco goes back in time. Terraco is the important. Yes, you play as Link. You play as all characters. You even play as Terraco. But in terms of Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity specifically, Terraco is the most important character.
I'll be
Terraco goes
completely
back in
honest.
time.
I feel like that was more of a case to where it's like to make Age of Calamity non-canon.
Age of
I
Calamity
think
is
that
not
was more
canon.
what
None
that
of the
was.
Hyrule Warriors games are.
I just said it
Yeah,
wasn't.
no.
I just said I think the reason why because they marketed it as the prequel to Breath of the Wild, but like you're mentioning something that kind of already says okay, it contradicts it. Okay,
It does.
that's why it's not canon right there. That I mean, it has it's totally because of that.
If it didn't bring
They
back the
they
few, look, I thing is though, Age of Calamity, as much as people don't like sad endings, I would have thought Age of Calamity would have had to, in order to make sense for the story, for the timeline, and obviously it was made by Koei Tecmo, not Nintendo, because Koei Tecmo does all the Warriors games, Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, etc., etc. But the fact is, it wasn't going to be canon from the start because it was made by someone else. Um, then again, you said the Capcom games are, they kind of are, but Nintendo oversaw that. Nintendo's not really massively overseeing the Hyrule Warriors games because it's not canon, especially for
I
Koei
mean
Tecmo. But the fact is,
that
it should have
with that
ended the way it
logic,
should have happened 100 years prior, where the champions died and vice versa. Zelda goes and confronts Ganon. Link goes into Chamber of Resurrection. That didn't happen. None of that happened. It almost happened until time travel shenanigans happened, bringing back the future champions or future sages in this case, as before Tears of Kingdom was announced. Yeah, that's what
I
I
will
mean.
be completely honest. In terms of Zelda games, all of them seem to have connection except Tears of the Kingdom. To me at least. Like sure, Breath of the Wild has some things that contradict itself, but you could easily say that that is also possibly a case of the both the kid, adult, and downfall just all colliding together. It's Tears of the Kingdom that's like okay now something just doesn't add up. Like sure, Nintendo said one thing, but like, and that was after the release of Tears of the Kingdom that they were just all themselves. But I felt like all of the games, to an extent, kind of do add up, except for Tears in my before they just announced that. Because when Tears of the Kingdom released, I'm like, hold up, what the fuck? Because I'm sorry, who the fuck are the Zonai? Like, this is the first time we're seeing them. Well,
Yeah.
now it's not, but like,
Thing is, though, the
it,
Zonai were already technically almost extinct. There was literally two of the last of their kind, which was Raru and Minoru. Like, after they both die, that's it. No more Zonai. Poof. Oh. Hi, wait, hang on. Up too late? What do you got to... Oh, you got to go to bed. Bear with. Just like to build a vehicle and drive it all over the world. I just read your chats. Yeah, give me a sec. Then you have to auto build. Actually, I heard that the Switch 2 version you can share builds between people. I actually want that. With friends. I just call it a tiny baby guardian. Yeah, Terrico is the name of that little thing in Age of Calamity. Hi, I'm back. I just wanted to watch the replay of what did you land there, you idiot? You're hilarious. I was also going to point out, if you're still here up too late, if you want to, make a clip of it. Just do it, and I'll find it later.
I will be entirely honest. I kind of don't see the point in buying the Switch 2 versions of games. Sorry.
It's only an upgrade. It's only an upgrade pack.
Yeah, I mean, we could say that about most of them, and then Kirby and the Forgotten Land kind of adds more stuff.
Kirby technically adds DLC.
But for games like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Legend ZA, you're really paying more for what? Like, sure, better performance, but what else are they adding? If there's nothing else in it,
I think they're adding a voice app thing. They're adding the app thing, or whatever. It connects to the app and stuff. I mean, like I've already 100% of the game.
Can I be? I'll be honest. I don't think that. I feel like I don't think that that's what it does. I feel like buying the extra thing just gives it better performance.
It does give better performance, but it does add some. Sean was like, "Oh, you're gonna use the app thing." I don't even have the app. Like, is it a paid app? I think it might be a paid app as well, which doesn't help. Hey there, Sunky. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I spoke to you, actually.
For games like Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I could see them doing something with that. But for games like that needed, like Scarlet and Violet, it's depressing that they're not getting that treatment. And then they give it to Legend ZA, but knowing Game Freak, they're not gonna do jack shit with it. All they're gonna do is just make you pay $20 extra for what? Better performance? Like, dude, that's a scam right there.
People like better performance. That's the thing, though. People are suckers for it.
But that's not a reason to pay $20 extra.
That's, again, maybe it's different opinions. People 20. Like things, if they want to spend their money, they spend their money. It's their loss.
But, like, at the end of the day, sure, a better performing game's good, but, like, would you pay $20 extra for really nothing new added?
To be fair, I don't own Breath of the Wild, and even then I might even buy. No, but I'm just saying, I don't have Breath of the Wild. I'm going to need to get the Switch 2 version, otherwise I keep borrowing my cousin's copy. But Tears of the Kingdom, I'm not entirely sure about that, because I don't think it's worth it, because with Tears, I've already done it.
Exactly. It's like, dude, but at the end of the day, really, it $20 for better performance isn't really worth it. If it's better performance and something else added to it, maybe it'd be more worth it. Like, when I get a game, I'm paying for what I'm playing. I don't give a flying fuck on how it runs, as long as I'm getting what I'm playing, what I paid for. You know what I mean? So, $20 to me, at least to me, and probably a lot of others, isn't worth it for just a version of it that just runs better and nothing else. This is Nintendo we're talking about, not Sony, where games, if it doesn't run at a fucking high frame rate, it's good. Dude, it's bad all of a sudden. That's Sony or Xbox equalize it. This is Nintendo we're talking about, where it's more like where it's more about the games than the fucking system.
Let me answer the Sunky's question. How's it going? It's going okay. I've had an internet loss, that's why I'm streaming later than I usually do. But
I still think you should go to bed.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm waiting for the 2-hour mark, which is in about 10 minutes. I can beat these last few bleoks. I just want to beat these last few bleoks and then I want to end stream. Like, one final push. The recommended minimum for streams is 2 hours. I do not want anything less.
You sound like my girlfriend whenever she's on the game. 5 more minutes, babe.
Yeah, but streams are different. Like, it's not because of the algorithm. It's because of how much the game would, like, the stream would be. I suppose it does make sense to the algorithm, but the fact is, my streams don't normally last less than 2 hours, as even if they are continuations.
I will be honest. I personally I like streaming. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how, but for some reason, streaming on my phone was somehow better quality than my laptop. Somehow. Which is ironic, seems how my phone is already a crappy device as is. But I don't know. Like, anyway, Lancaria, I'll say this. I just hope. I'm just hoping Nintendo somehow realizes what the fuck they're doing is wrong, but honestly, I don't see them lowering prices because they really never do.
They just want money. They're just money-grabbing bastards, is what they are. No, don't revoke the bloody head! Oh, that's annoying.
I'll be honest, as much as I love Pokemon, not many of them are really worth $60. Not many of the mainline games are really worth the $60 actually for them. So it's like, how are you gonna fucking make it? How are you gonna make it worth it? Explain that. They can't.
Not even PC games are worth that much.
Exactly. Like, most PC games you could buy for $60. What the heck? Like, Nintendo is overpricing shit right now.
Yeah, they really are.
This is the first time I will say Nintendo has fucking lost their mind. Like, sure, there have been times where I felt like Nintendo was, like, kind of doing people wrong with what they give us. But this is the first time I'm like, chill the fuck out, Nintendo. Just stop selling games by that point, if you're gonna charge them that much. And that's sad, because Nintendo, I don't get their consoles for the specs, I get it for the games, because I like playing games. So if you overprice a game, I'm sorry, you don't got my sale.
A lot of people will be a lot of people will be barred from buying the Switch 2 and its games because of the sheer price. Like, man, a lot of people will be like, nah, I ain't getting it, it's too expensive. And I killed that. Oh my god, that was surprisingly easy.
And what's hilarious is that the Switch 2 itself isn't the main concern for me. Like, sure, $450 is a lot, but honestly, it could be worse. They could have sold it for a lot more than just that. So, that's always a thing to think about. No, it's the games. Like, I'd expect Sony or Microsoft to do that, not Nintendo. Like, I knew Nintendo was gonna raise their prices to, like, up on their games, don't get me wrong. But I was thinking more like 70, you know?
Even then, some games are becoming 70, and then Nintendo's going out with the 80 price tag? Nah, mate.
Look, $70 for a Nintendo game, if you make it worth that much, it's not a bad idea. And I'm pretty sure that's what most of the Switch 2 games will be worth. $70. So charging 80 is a scam. And coming from Nintendo of all people, the people who are supposedly quote-unquote known for being affordable, that isn't too affordable.
Nintendo is far less, you know, far less affordable now.
Yeah, like, like, with the Switch, you could get, with the Switch, you could get a game, and if it has DLC, you could get DLC for $90. Like, you can get a whole game and DLC for $90. You're expecting us to pay $90 for a Switch 2 cartridge? You're out of your damn mind. I can get a full game and DLC for that much on the Switch.
You can get 2 games for that, like 45. Used to be that amount anyway.
Yeah, that too. It's like, what the heck? They have some games that are that cheap. It's just like, dude, I can get a full game, DLC, and probably even fucking another small indie game for $90. It's just, what the fuck? Like, I wanted the Switch 2 so that I could play the games, but now I'm probably just gonna get the Switch 2 for no reason. Well, not for no reason. I'm probably gonna. But it's like, dude. I was with them until they just showed the game prices. That was it.
No, don't do that, you idiot. Just yeeted me off the edge.
Damn.
Okay, I need the frog suit. Where's my froggy suit? There.
Mm. Okay.
Fuck.
Sorry. I'm just watching a video. So, question. How do I go from just... Okay. So... 2 days ago, before they announced the direct and shit, I was like... Watch. I bet in the entire direct there's gonna be one thing. It's gonna just make everyone hate Nintendo. I was right. Well, not hate, but get disappointed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was like talking to someone, and I said, "Watch. On the direct, there's gonna be one thing that's gonna just make every fan of Nintendo divided." What's funny is that I feel like the only people who think that $90 is a reasonable price for a game card is the Nintendo Lasers.
I feel like people need to justify getting it Like, yeah, just like they said, like, oh, they complain about the price, they still get it. Then they're not making a point though. Like, boycott them and say, like, I ain't paying those prices. That's disgusting. Like, I like your stuff, but you need to not charge that much. It's disgusting prices.
Yeah, do what we did with the 3DS. Not so much with the game console, because honestly, I'll say this. I kind of feel like that's 450 is reasonable for that, especially since with the outrageously priced Steam Deck. But at the same time, the games is where it's like, dude, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I'm pretty sure if we could do what we did with the 3DS and just not buy it enough, we could probably get Nintendo to just stop. With the bullshit. It's wishful thinking, but you never really know until you try, right? But yeah, I feel like the Switch 2 is a double-edged sword in that way.
Well, basically Nintendo is saying things like, well, you want quality? Here's your quality, but you gotta pay for it. Things are getting expensive nowadays. You can't just get something for nothing. Essentially, that's what companies say.
Yeah, but even then, no game is worth $90 even today.
Tell that to the companies that sell these things.
What's bad is GTA 6. Like, that thing's gonna be charged at like $170 fucking for the base game.
No, a game can't be that expensive. There is a limit. There is a limit to how expensive a game can be.
Like, these big game companies just don't give a fuck. They're like, you're either gonna pay our prices or no one's gonna pay them. It's either you pay our prices or we're just gonna keep the prices up. What's bad is there's no way any game is even worth. Look, the most a game could be worth is $100.
Yeah, that's the limit.
In my opinion. And that's if you're willing to add as much content as you want, as you need to, you know? Like, if you're gonna make a game cost, like, $100, you're gonna have to make it worth it, at least. And knowing these big game companies like Rockstar and Nintendo, they are not gonna put in the effort for that. Like, I'm sorry, GTA 6 is probably gonna be worth how much Nintendo's charging for Switch 2 games. It ain't gonna be worth $100. And when it comes to Nintendo games, I could see Switch 2 games being worth $70, but like $80 for fucking Mario Kart. I don't give a fuck if it's open world. That's already too much for a Mario Kart game. Like, dude, about the bare fucking minimum, be reasonable with your prices. The last thing you want is your fan base turning on you like they are now. And I'm not saying that like I'm not gonna get the Switch 2, because I am. But if they want me to get a single game, they're gonna have to lower that price first.
Well, that's gonna be their problem, isn't it? Their problem is
exactly
consumers not gonna be buying their crap. Thing is though, people won't stand up and be like, no, I'm not gonna pay for that. They're not going to put their foot down and be like, you're expensive, but I'm still going to buy it. And like, no, you're just encouraging them. That's not how you do things.
But I'll say this. I'm not one of those people that, in terms of console prices, I feel like you either...
Are you fiddling with something? Because I can hear something like squeaking or rubbing.
My phone. Probably my phone. Well, not my phone. I don't know.
Sorry, it was just I just heard it and I was
I'm adjusting my mic occasionally. That's probably what it is.
It just sounded a bit just distracting. A little bit.
But yeah, it's like the Switch 2, as much as the prices, I kind of expected that from it. I was expecting like 400 to 450. Like that kind of sounds about right. If it was 500, I'd be like, fuck no. I'm sorry. 500 is already too much for the Steam Deck.
Remember what I said? The PS5 when it first released was 450. I paid 600 for a bundle for the console, but that was a bundle. Like that was the headset costing about 100. That raises it to about. Well, actually, it turns out to be cheaper because the controller's normally like 70, and the headset is probably about worth 80, 90-ish.
Like I said, but like I said, my main complaint and probably the biggest one a lot of other people have too is the game prices. Maybe also maybe some people with the console too.
I think optimization of certain features as well. Good concept needs improvement.
Yeah, it's like honestly, I feel like the Switch 2, from what they've shown, is a $450 console, but like the games are sure as hell not worth that much, in my opinion. Like, if you ask me, games shouldn't even be worth If you ask me, games shouldn't be worth fucking $80 or $90. Like I said, 1,000 times. Why? Because, well, if you ask me, it just shows people are being greedy.
Nintendo's being greedy. They're gonna lose a lot of custom. I think Nintendo's on their last legs and they're really desperate for fucking cash. I swear.
But that's the funny part. Why are they charging this much for the Switch 2 when the Switch already made them probably billions? It's like, dude. Like I said, I will get the Switch 2 probably next year or the year after, or if there's a light version, I'll get that instead. But, I'm not getting no games until they fucking lower the prices. But, no. $80 for any game is too much. So unless they're willing to put that much effort into their games, I'm sorry. $80 is not how much Nintendo should be charging their games for. Like that's just showing they lost it.
Come on. Die by 4 damage. There we go. Sucker. Right, I got one last Gleeok and I'm done.
Now I did on my channel make a little video about the Switch 2 Direct, and I was just memeing it. Like I made fun of some of the big things in the video, like Mario Kart World, and then I made fun of the game chat thing.
Yeah, game chat is laggy as hell, and honestly...
No, that's not what I made fun of it about.
Right.
I said I could deal with lag. I made fun of it because I feel like Nintendo's probably gonna make it... You're probably not even gonna be able to say a curse word, and then I just made like a little cutaway with me just on a clicking on a picture of the Switch 2 for no reason and saying the F word, and then just...
I saw a video, it's like, oh, Toby Fox. I saw that video.
Oh yeah, I screamed. When I saw that in the Direct, I screamed.
Toby, I heard that, and I was like, what? You were really, really hyped about that one.
Yeah.
At
Honestly,
first I recognized the dog and I was like, wait, what's this? And then Sean was like, oh, it's Toby Fox. I'm like, what? That's the dog? I forgot. I don't know why, but I thought it was Doge. I don't know why. I just don't recognize. I didn't recognize it for what it was.
The thing that I think is funny is I made that whole video edited and shit just to make fun of the Switch 2 a bit, some of the features. On the game chat part, I made fun of how I feel like the game chat is probably going to be so censored to the point where the average Call of Duty chat room just won't fucking live in it.
Hmm.
It's like, I even made a small cutaway with me just clicking on a picture of the Switch 2 and just yelling the F-bomb and just saying I was banned.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, I did that just because of the fact that the streams weren't working. Yeah, I did put my honest opinion on the Switch though. Like, it was an 8.7 for me, honestly. Like, it was awesome. Except for the price, you know?
Hmm. What am I supposed to do with this Gleeok? There's literally no land to stand on.
Unfortunately, I feel like a lot of Nintendo content creators are gonna be like a lot of the ones that are just safe to Nintendo are gonna be like, oh no, I was about to no.
They like Nintendo that much. They are probably gonna simp on them. Is that done? Is that done?
I love it, don't get me wrong, but there's a fine line between insanity and fuck. But there's a fine line between but there's a fine line between reasonable and insanity.
I don't have any more stamina. Do I have any stamina? I'll take it.
It's not that Nintendo is... It's not that Nintendo... It's not that I hate Nintendo. I never did. But there's a reason I don't fully simp on Nintendo for shit. I love the company. Don't get me wrong. But there's a certain point where it's like they're asking for too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I can do this.
Yeah, it's like I'm just one of those people where it's like I still respect Nintendo. I kind of always will, because if it weren't for them, I probably would have never gotten into gaming. But I'm sorry, I'm not getting any of their new games until they lower the prices.
So Jingu, I don't know if you were here, but my internet died. So, that's why I'm doing it this last little bit, and then I'm done. Don't you dare fly back up to where I couldn't reach you before. This is my last Gleeok, my last medal. I've already got all the paraglider fabrics, which is good. What is that?
Just,
Little squeakies. Squeaky noises.
Probably stole my headphones. Not the headphones, but the freaking mic has one on there.
Come on, up we go. There we go, that's what I want. No! Oh my god. Paraglider. Oh my, I'm out of range. Don't touch me! What? Hang on. Didn't even touch the ground. Jeez. Come on, get up! Yeah, the head's regened. Okay. I'll die due to full damage. No, not quite. Because you have to get to the Gleeok first, and then you have to bring it down. Oh, that was a pain. I'd go and delete that. Okay. Gleeok's down, and my controller needs charging. It's funny, my Switch doesn't actually tell me my controller's dying. But if it was a Switch Pro, it would do it all the time. I'll have to sort the Switch out, the streams out tomorrow, because it was a real shit fest. Alright, I need that charger. I'll make a poll just before I go to bed to see what you want me to stream tomorrow, guys. I could have technically have done this tomorrow, actually. I just realised. I can stream tomorrow. Yes. But anyways, I am here. Right, unusual monsters. 3-headed monster. 0! Let's freaking go! Gleeok monster medal! Screw it, I'll stream it tomorrow. No, I'll stream it tomorrow? No. No, actually. True, but you have gotten a lot done for today. Yes, I have. I have. I think, because I haven't fully 100% this though. I have 98 out of 98.91 out of 100. I probably am missing one single named location on the map. That, and I'm also missing... What am I actually missing? I don't know. Can't do the fabrics. What am I missing? I forgot. All the bubble gems. Oh yeah, all the what's his names? I got all the armors. So basically 2 things left. I wasn't going to get all the recipes. The recipes are a bit too much to get every single recipe. It's not a really good thing. Okay, I'm not going to stream this tomorrow, but I will play this between to just grind. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I want to go to bed now. This game is taking it a lot out of me today. Oh yeah. I've defeated all the Gleoks. I have all the medals. Talus, Hinox, Molduga, Flux Construct, Phlox, and Gleok. I could call 100% here, or I could go for more. I'm going to leave that one up to you guys. I might put a poll in the community post of YouTube.
Okay, I'm back.
Huh?
I'm back.
You're back.
Yes, I'm back.
I'm gonna leave the decision up to you guys to see if you still want me to play this game or just move on entirely. Because I've pretty much done all the stuff I said I was gonna do. There is still named locations, which there is one I need to get, and I kind of don't want to be searching for it at the moment. Not right now. It's 4 in the morning nearly, and I need to go to bed.
You're gonna tire yourself too much tomorrow.
That's fine. I can stream normal time tomorrow. I can give it as a chill stream anyways. Besides, I don't have to do this next week now.
I'm gonna get your cat over here. I'm gonna get my cat over here to bite you.
Mean. Right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leave this on here. Let me find some raid targets.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till you find raid targets. At question.
Someone on Twitch I could raid?
I don't think a lot of people are really live right now on Twitch.
There's a handful of people I know do still stream to Twitch. I got a whisper from someone who followed me earlier. That's interesting. Why couldn't they just type in chat? Anyways, that person on Twitch is the only person I know on Twitch at the moment who's live. Anyone live right now on YouTube doing... anyone doing Zelda? Ooh! Oh! Someone's doing a collab with someone's doing a collab and they're doing a Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer. And I've never raided this person before, so that's going to be a new one. So it might actually be worth raiding this person. Ha ha ha! Go from Zelda to Zelda. It's been nothing but Zelda today. It's been a Zelda day.
You got Zelda from Zelda.
Yeah, it's been nothing but Zelda today, so might as well. And this person's not streamer mode, sub only mode, which is good. So I can redirect to them. Wait, I want to know if they have redirects on because that would be worth. Did I have redirects? Please have redirects. Please have redirects. Yes! Let's go. They have redirects. This is a new person I'm going to raid today. Doing a randomize... a randomizer race of Ocarina of Time with another content creator who does a lot of Zelda and a lot of classic games as well. But we're going to be doing that. Redirect is set up for that, so that's fine. Let's set up the raid for Twitch. No, I don't want the dashboard. I want my channel. Damn it. Twitch, give me my channel. Anyway, that's set up. That's set up. Right, all I need to do now is end the stream proper and... Anyways, I would just like to thank Shadow Trait for joining in the VC and keeping me company for tonight.
And staying here the entire time despite losing my mind for you staying up.
Oh, I'm good.
I see someone washing a gaming PC. Help.
But yeah,
I'm not even joking. They're cleaning it with soap and water. How is that not destroying itself?
I don't know. Anyways, the fact is, we are gonna be raiding now. Next stream will be tomorrow at 7 PM, but we don't know what yet. I might do... Actually, I might either do Spinal Craft or Diamond Art. Again, I'm gonna probably put a poll in tonight to see what you guys want to do, want me to do well, tomorrow evening. Yeah, I'm gonna do Spinal Craft or Diamond Art thing that I was doing. I haven't continued it in about a month, so I'd like to know. I'd like to do more shiny hunting, but again, I feel like I've done that twice in recent times, so I think I'm gonna take a break from that a little bit. So I have two choices of the other two. So that's for tomorrow. Next week will be Mario RPG, the 100% collection of that. Don't know about Thursday, and I don't know if I can stream that Friday, but we'll have to see. But yeah, it's a bit of ums and ahs, and I don't know at the moment because I've finished Echoes of Wisdom. That's fine, I'm happy. But RPG's not quite finished yet. I'm not entirely sure what to do with this, whether to call it done or whether to do more to it. I don't know. I really don't know.
So be honest, can you really finish Tears of the Kingdom? There's like so much content that even 100%ing it, you're not fully finished. You know what I mean?
I mean, yes, but I've done all of that. It's all the collectibles. I mean, the only things I haven't collected are the Amiibo exclusive paraglider fabrics. But that said, I don't have any of them. I've only put in what I already have, you know, in terms of Amiibo exclusive fabrics. So that's all I'm gonna do. Same with Echoes of Wisdom. There was one outfit that I need a supporting character or an enemy character, and I don't have that, so I'm gonna have to leave it to that. I can 100% as much as I can muster, but other than that, that's pretty much it for now. If you guys do want me to collect the rest of the recipes and maybe do the that one last location that I'm missing, yeah, let me know. I'll put another poll in the Discord, in the YouTube, but that's not for later. We need to find out what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Technically it's later on this evening. But with that, let's go on a raid. I need to go to bed, so I'll just say goodnight to all of you. But thank you ever so much for everyone hopping into the stream. Really do appreciate. And if you did, I hope you, if you did watch, like, chat, and even lurk. If you did enjoy, feel free to hit the subscribe button for more content on YouTube and the follow button for Twitch, so you can check out more content if you want to know, or when notify you when I get to go live. If you would like to, also we do have some social media links in the description below, as well as the live chat through the linked space link. But anyways, if you want to ask any queries, ask us questions off stream, you're more than welcome to. All you have to do, if you want to join the Discord, just accept the rules. That's it. Boom. You're in. But yeah, with that, we are going to go on a raid on both Twitch and YouTube. YouTube one is all set up. Just use the hashtag #LinkRaid when we are going live in with that, when we raid. And for Twitch, same again. So with that, guys, take care of yourself, have a good day or night wherever you are in the world, and I shall see you guys next time. See you guys. And cut.